This is a matchup we've been waiting for. Conference rivals who don't like each other very much, and heightened intensity here because both teams come in ranked in the top 10. Welcome to Ann Arbor, Michigan, and the Big House, home of the Michigan Wolverines. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Indiana Hoosiers, taking on last year's national champions, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. And the Wolverines will kick this deep to start us off. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. So Indiana's offense comes onto the field for the first time today. And all eyes, Kirk, in this matchup of elite wide receivers. They got great skill. They got big personalities. You know they want to outdo each other in this showdown today.
Well, it's a showcase opportunity for both of these two wide receivers. A lot of eyes on them, not only in college football, but I remember the last time, Chris, we were on the field pregame and saw so many NFL personnel evaluating these two to see who ends up stepping up and playing better.
Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Stopped at the 36. That's good enough.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Back to pass. It's Simpson. The sure hands. It's Beebe. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short and a 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? Grab behind the line. It's Beebe. They go backwards on that 3rd down completion. Sets up a 4th down. And the Hoosiers will have to punt this one away. See if he can make a play on this return. And the returner blocked down by the coverage team. The Wolverines offense gets their first crack now. They'll run it here. And still going. They get him down, but a big play moves it to the 45.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
2nd down after that previous play. Looking for a man. Caught over the middle. It's Bell. And he picks up the 1st down before they get him to the ground.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure to allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
The Wolverines lining up here on 1st and 10. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the point. Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that 1st down loss. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Delivers quickly to the left side, and it's a comeback route. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a 1st down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, two top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
Trying for a 4th down completion. Caught near the goal line. And he scores. Touchdown, Wolverines.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he's brought down to the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. And they begin to click now. He decides to keep it here. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
Well, I think we can all see how tough it is to control this guy under center today for this defense. But they did a nice job of keeping him contained. But they've got to stay focused. They can't get lazy because we could see him breaking one any moment against this defense.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. What a catch! And that gain enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up from the offense. Looking downfield. It's Simpson. Pass complete on the crosser. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. That completion makes it 2nd and short. The defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. But this one is broken up. Ball's incomplete.
Well, anytime you defend this kind of offense, you need defensive backs who are really comfortable in defending the ball being thrown downfield. It's not just the short to intermediate throws. It's the deep shots that they're willing to take. I love how he showed patience here before he knocked the ball away.
The Hoosiers will line up to underway. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. He was hoping that would check up, but a big bounce sends it into the end zone for a touchback. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Now the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screenplay. Nice positive gain for the offense.
Pass caught, 2nd down now. The Wolverines pick up enough yardage for a 1st down.
Of course they're going to pick up the 1st down by running the football. You think about Michigan, you think so many legacy, incredible backs that they've had over the years. Tim Biakabatuka and Tyrone Wheatley and Leroy Holt.
The pass is intercepted. Look out, he's in the clear.
What a great job here by the safety to anticipate where the quarterback was going to go with the football. That gave him enough time to be able to get over and break on the football in time for the interception.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Becker. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. Completion good for 1st down yardage for this offense. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And the defense smothers him for no gain. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and to keep him short of the 1st down.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Close to the tight end. He's got it right near the end zone. And the defense makes a saving tackle at the 2-yard line. And the Hoosiers line up with a 1st and goal. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. The defense scoops it up. It's a fumble behind the line. They get him down after a short return, but a turnover created by this defense. Big moment.
Just a squandered opportunity to put points up on the board, and so deflating for this offense. I guess if there's one good thing, at least the opponent is pinned deep to begin their own drive.
Short pass finds the tight end. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. Offense getting set, it's 2nd down. And he drops back in the gun. Wide open downfield. Get him down to wrap up the first period of play. The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout where they'll check him out. So, Kirk, Michigan has the lead here at the end of the quarter. We'll check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the 2nd quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. He hands it off from the gun. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Nice grab. It's Marshall. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many 1st downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
They're going to run it. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down. Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. Grab down the middle. It's Marsh. They get the 3rd down conversion. 1st down now from the 37. And the Wolverines starting a new series here on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary, bringing pressure, using his legs here. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
That's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield, everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
Here's the 2nd down play. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. And test the middle and get stuffed. That is just not open for business today.
Well, this offense has really been moving the ball at will on this drive. And a nice job here on this defense to finally come up and make a nice play for no gain.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Clock near the sticks. It's Bell. That gain moves the ball to the 17. 1st down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, especially on 3rd down. Get him the ball.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the 1st down.
Pass caught. Can he get in? Could be stopped short a couple yards from the goal line.
Boy, tight windows as always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
All right, 2nd down and goal now for this offense. Michigan. Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
They're set now to try the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Ware. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. They got into plus territory last time, but the drive ended on a fumble. They got to shake that off immediately. Looking to set up a screen pass here. The play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Trying to bait this defensive line to believing they have a shot to get to the quarterback on the pass. Instead, they recognize screen right away, make a really nice play for a lost yardage.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Back to throw. It's Simpson. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Good job with the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. Be short of the first down mark. The Hoosiers will line up to pull it away. Time to kick it away, helping his team with field position. No fair catch. He fields the punt. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient, precise. And they'll stop him short at the line to gain.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Looking deep downfield to the left. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Well, you can see what happens when you try to squeeze it into a tight window. An incompletion is probably the best result you could have hoped for, because an interception is the most likely outcome anytime you throw into double cover.
Breaking free at the 35. Breaks into the clear. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, this is what this quarterback can do. You got all the receivers in the backs locked up and covered, and he just slips out and takes it all the way inside the 10-yard line. Great recognition on this one, and this defense is going to have to start accounting for this quarterback going forward.
And he shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
See if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
They'll look to throw it on third and goal. He's got it near the end zone. And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line. So a yard away from the end zone. The offense will go for it here on fourth down. They'll try to run this one in. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Wolverines.
This is called having confidence in an offensive line and a running back. Fourth down and goal, you pound it in for the touchdown.
He had the extra point, and the lead now 21-zip. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Hoosiers offense is back out there on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
The receiver makes the catch. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. The catch makes it a more manageable 3rd down. Back to throw. It's Simpson. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down.
Well, it's got to start somewhere, and there's a nice first down to keep this drive alive and hope to be able to create a little bit of momentum here near the end of the first half, trying to cut into this lead and get some points on the board.
And the Hoosiers getting set on 1st and 10. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. Makes a nice move there. First down and more. He's still running. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Pass clock. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. An outfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Makes the grab. It's McCoy. And they convert on 3rd down, moving the football to the 35. See what the call is on 1st and 10. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. That is broken up and incomplete.
This quarterback's got to be so frustrated. He's got an open receiver. He makes a good throw with a good route from his intended target, but this defensive back makes a heck of a play on the ball and knocks it away.
To the air, it's Simpson. But he makes the catch. Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line. The Hoosiers looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Quick throw caught on the left side. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Caught behind the line. It's McCoy. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Launching one to the end zone. Hang on for a touchdown. My goodness. Offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Indiana.
Now that's what I'm talking about. This hasn't been a great first half, but putting up that touchdown like this, now they're going to be feeling good heading into that locker room and get themselves to believe that they can come back and win this game.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. They start the drive here looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. They'll tackle him at the 27. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So they'll just take a knee here, and that will send us to halftime. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Gentlemen, 1 half in the books, and I am eagerly looking forward to that second half in Ann Arbor. And the standout player on the defensive side of the ball has been that boogeyman back there at safety. They try to run it, he's filling the holes. They try to throw it, he's either picking them off or trying to take dudes' heads off. Good luck making adjustments. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to start the second half.
All right, Kevin, thank you for the update. And the Hoosiers will kick this away to start the second half. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. An effective running game is why they were on top. Let's see if the defense can find a way to stop that.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
That gain makes it second and medium. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Let's reel in. It's pre-scoring. Tackle made after a big gain. The Wolverines have 1st and 10 here. On the ground, it's Marshall. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Caught over the middle. It's pre-scoring. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. No surprise. Offense going for it on 4th down. From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give.
Confident play there on 4th and 1. Get behind the big fellas up front. Get a good push. You have to like that call on this part of the field. A punt there doesn't net much of a change in field position. So the right call is made and you pick up the first down.
Not easy to bring down. The cornerback finally gets the job done. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The Wolverines looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. The shotgun handoff here. Solid gain there. Sets up a 1st and goal at the 7.
These guys didn't let the halftime break slow them down. They continue to dominate the line of scrimmage, give the ball to the back. Nice big positive gain to get things started here in the second half.
And the Wolverines trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. And that run produces a decent gain.
Well, the defense is locked in on this running back, and for good reason. He's already scored a couple of touchdowns. If I'm the offensive coordinator, give it to him one more time. Let him make it a hat trick.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. He throws the ball out of bounds there. Smart not to take a sack on that play. Brings up 3rd down. Defense cannot get off the field. The long drive continues. 3rd and goal. Looking to throw the ball. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Michigan.
Great job here by this quarterback, not forcing the throw. Nobody's open. Does it himself, able to use that speed that he has to get to the end zone for this touchdown.
They convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. It's a quarterback keeper. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up. They're going to run it. Back gets the carry. Physical run earns the first down.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. Important second down play coming up. It's press coverage now from these DBs. Running back grabs it on a screen. They make the tackle, but that screen pass call worked out. They gained the first down yardage. The Hoosiers look to keep this drive moving.
Man, it's so valuable to have a back like this who can take a check down and turn it into a first down. That level of playmaking is such an asset to a team in today's game.
Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. First down at the 44. First down here for this offense. He'll hand it off. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Receivers are bunched together. Dropping back, it's Simpson. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They're finally able to stop him. The quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Pressure is coming. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
I don't mind the play call, Chris, to throw the football, but you got to realize you got to get it out of your hands quickly. It's third down and short. Great chance to be able to convert. Instead, it's a sack, and now you're facing fourth down.
And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. Their last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. And the defense come up with answers this time. Quick throw, testing the middle. The tight end makes the catch downfield. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. That's reeled in. It's Marsh. They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position. First down.
Boy, a nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Grab down the middle. It's pre-scoring. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
And they're trying to punch it in here. They test the middle there, but yet nothing.
And I just love that this defense is not giving up on this first and goal. They attacked. They got through. They got penetration. A nice job of being able to keep them out of the end zone.
On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Wolverines.
That's a hat trick. 3 touchdowns in the game now for this running back, and the defense, they just haven't had an answer for him today.
The extra point is good. Now it's a 4-touchdown lead, 35-7. And notice how the balance of this passing game's been on display. There are a whole bunch of guys getting involved. Catching passes, that's tough to stop. touchdowns so far. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. And it's incomplete. He doesn't connect on his first throw.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on third down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. They finally tackle him down at the 1 after that catch and run.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Hoosiers.
You know, today's not been their day, but the thing you can always hang your hat on is these guys are still competing. They come up with a touchdown here late in the fourth quarter. Can use that as hopefully some momentum into next week.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Michigan 35, Indiana 14.
He'll return it from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. This group has been rolling up double digits at halftime. They've just built on that lead here in the second half. And the Sox were able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Nice catch made out of a slot position. That's going to be tough to stop today, Kirk.
He is so dangerous in space at that slot position. Nice job at the top of that route. Gave a little shoulder fake to create that separation. Made it easy for the quarterback to find him and make that throw. This could be a turning point in this football game. Defense does a good job. It's third down. They got to get after this quarterback, and instead, he pulls it down and picks up big yards for a first down. Kind of feel the momentum flipping here.
And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Looking to pass here on second down. Here's a throw underneath the tight end. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. The Wolverines pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking for the wide out. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Well, this offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game and why is he throwing the football?
Defense is coming after him. Receiver makes the catch. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
They bring it down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be first down.
Boy, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the fourth quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
Brought down at the 3 after an excellent running play. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The Wolverines looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Michigan. How in the world do you lose track of the reliable tight end on that play?
The only thing I can think about is the defense is so locked in on the wide receivers or maybe the running game that they just forgot about the tight end. The guy's wide open. That's an easy throw.
Automatic on the PAT. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
14.
Returner trying to create good field position. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. And the Hoosiers offense is back out there on the field. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. On the run, it's Moulton. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
And here's the handoff. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Oh, and he can't quite hold on. A great chance for their first interception here today. But it's going to bring up 4th down. And the Hoosiers will line up to punt it away. On the kick now for the 5th time today. And they finally stop him, but he found a nice lane in that return. Puts the start of the drive in good position. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. They were up double digits at halftime, and they're just continuing to roll, building in the lead here in the second half. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly what we saw right there.
That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the...
And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Wolverines.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
And the extra point was up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Indiana, 14.
Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. Short completion there. 2nd down coming up. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Caught in the backfield. It's Moulton. Moves the ball out across the 30, and it's good for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. They'll give it to the running back. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards. Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that first down loss. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Quarterback delivers quickly, a receiver on the screen. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. 3rd down play for this offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
They'll kick it away here. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. And the defense makes some adjustments, come up with a stop here. He's brought down out at the 46.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Quick throw to the left side. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Chris, it's funny. I think this quarterback underestimated the athletic ability of this linebacker. He sees zone right away. He's thinking he's got some underneath windows and opportunities to get the ball to his skill guys. But this linebacker steps in front of him, makes a heck of a play.
And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. And the Wolverines begin a new series here, 1st and 10. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Now it's 2nd down here.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was...
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. It's an out route, the catch made.
Well, these guys just won't let up. Another big positive gain here in the passing game from this offense. This is one of those games where you kind of look forward to the film study. You get through things on Saturday night. Maybe you go over there on Sunday to the facility, and on Monday as a team, you break down the film. They'll be pretty happy when they get the chance to look at this one.
Set for the kickoff here after adding to this big lead. Bringing it out. It's Ware. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. And the first play at the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. First down. They're going to throw the football. Looking for a late deep shot. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried the throw that time. Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. He's looking to throw. And he dumps it off to the tight end.
No, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the 4th quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep...
And now the ball comes up. A disastrous play from the start. Touchdown, Michigan. The defense produces 6 points. That is any defender's dream. Comes up with a fumble, takes it back to the house.
I can't believe the speed that this guy has to be able to score. I thought maybe he'd pick it up, maybe go a few yards, but instead he took it all the way to the end zone.
And they'll set up for the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Indiana, 14.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Ware. Returner is brought down. Gets it started on the next drive. And the first play at the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. And that falls incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on 1st down. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. They pressure him and get him. A loss back to the 7-yard line.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to get anything going to be able to try to compete in this game. They're down big, and now they're just hoping for that clock to run out.
This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and dominated from the start. This is going to catch people's attention.
Yeah, I think most people are going to be in awe when they look at the results of this game. Unbelievable job by this team, dealing with the expectations, the pressure, and as you said, playing a good team. This was a big...